Hey, really glad you stopped in. Let me talk to you like someone who's lived with barely their sound and finally found something that actually feels like home theater. JBL Bar 9.1. This is for the person who's tired of weak, flat audio that doesn't match what you see on screen, that nagging feeling that something's off every time a scene should land but it doesn't. Before anything else, take a moment and check the current price and stock, because systems this immersive and complete don't sit quietly on shelves. You probably knew it was time to upgrade the second your old setup started sounding thin, like dialogue was stuck in the screen and effects never really moved around you. That moment when you realize compromise isn't cutting it anymore, that's when you know you want something that actually performs the way your content deserves. The first time you listen with this, there's an unmistakable shift. It's not just louder, it feels bigger. Voices are clearer. Explosions and effects don't just happen, they move. Atmos actually feels like height and motion, not just a label. And when those detachable surround speakers kick in, you suddenly understand what you were missing: real enveloping presence that makes your room feel like part of the action, not just a place where audio happens. Picture this: movie night where sound doesn't just support the picture, it shapes the experience. Quiet scenes draw you in. Big moments hit with weight and dimension. Gaming feels alive because footsteps and ambient cues sit in space instead of crowding together. Even everyday TV feels richer, like your room finally learned how to breathe with the story. Right now's a great time to check availability again. Don't let hesitation be the thing that keeps you from this kind of jump. Prices fluctuate and inventory moves fast on gear this capable. If you're wondering whether all this tech really matters, let me put it this way: this isn't just about loudness, it's about presence. Dolby Atmos, dedicated surrounds, and real sub support mean you're not just hearing sound, you're feeling it as it moves around you. That's not something you get from basic speakers. That's performance you experience. Here's something people don't expect at first: setup feels intuitive, not intimidating. You don't wrestle with menus for hours. Pairing is straightforward. Controls feel natural. You connect, you play, and suddenly your space feels built for sound instead of just echoing it. Only this changes how you think about your room. Your space stops being background noise. It becomes where stories and games come alive. You don't just watch, you inhabit the moment. And there's a quiet pride that comes from choosing something that actually delivers what you've been chasing. Surround sound that feels expansive and real dialogue that stays clear and grounded. Atmos height that actually moves you. Bass that's deep without being sloppy. Controls that feel simple and natural. It takes real floor and wall space to breathe. Best placement rewards careful setup. Eventually you stop cycling through endless comparisons and just choose what your ears keep coming back to anyway. Don't let this be one you think about later and wish you'd grabbed sooner. If you're ready for sound that feels immersive, expressive, and genuinely alive, check the price and make the move while it's right in front of you.